The final couple, Elizabeth Jane and Hanalia. Little has changed in the order. It is Wingspan and Ryan Moore by length to Curragh looking Gary Carroll just second from Blandford and Colin Keane on the inside. Followed by Rogue Millennium and Mikey Sheehy with 2 lengths to Purple Lily and Billy Lee. Alongside is American Sonia and Dylan Brown McMonigal with the back 3, Elizabeth Jane, Chris Hayes, Lumia Rock, Declan McDonough, and still observing from last place is Hanalia and Shane Foley. Less than 4 furlongs to go as they run round the home turn. In the Moyglare Jewels Blandford Stakes, Group 2 over a mile and a quarter. Wingspan with a reduced advantage over Curragh looking, who's now within a half length with 3 to run. They straighten up for home, then Blandford with Rogue Millennium squeezing out in between Fillies, Purple Lily, and then Elizabeth Jane, American Sonia, Lumia Rock, and Hanalia. Racing towards the final quarter, still in front is Wingspan from Purple Lily, trying to close the gap. Followed by Curragh looking, down the outside is Hanalia. Rogue Millennium in between horses, but Wingspan is giving generously. Hanalia from last on the outside is cutting back the filly who led for the bulk of the race, and it's Hanalia on the stand side from Wingspan. Hanalia wins the Moyglare Jewels Blandford from last to first. Second Wingspan, and then Purple Lily.
Yes, Johnny Murtagh on the score sheet on Irish Champions Festival weekend. Hanalia sweeping through from the back of the field to score at odds of 12 to 1 here under Shane Foley standing in for the injured Ben Cohen in the Aga Khan colours. Wingspan dictated from the front under Ryan Moore, and you said after a couple of furlongs, Ruby, you thought Wingspan was going to take serious beating with Ryan being able to suit himself up top. He very nearly managed to last it out, but hats off to the winner. That was a fair effort.
Yeah, it was, and she's come from last, Gary, and what wasn't mad strongly run race. I thought Ryan was dictating things to his own tune, and she's done really well. And Ali, I thought she wanted further watching her here the last day, but look, she did have a really good run in the Oaks when she got no run, and yeah, she's got her due reward. Great ride. Look, she's last here. Luminary Rock just in front of her in the yellow. Elizabeth Jane, American Sonia, Purple Lily. Didn't like her from the word go. Billy Lee at the rouse, tore out of the stalls, and you can see him changing his hands there in light blue and pink. She was never really happy. Belize had a good spot in the box seat under Colin Keane. Curragh looking. Rogue Millennium's not going well enough here in the maroon to hold Purple Lily in. Elizabeth Jane looks like delivering her challenge, but she fades quickly, and Hanalia gets between Elizabeth Jane and Rogue Millennium and quickly goes and gets to the ones in front, and then has to be tough because Ryan had dictated. He hasn't gone for his whip yet. He's still down the inside. Everybody else has their whip raised. Shane had put it back down, but you know, in fair to Wingspan, she doesn't give up. But Hanalia has done really well come from the back and run down a filly in front. That was quickening from the 3 to the 2 to the furlong pole. Now they've levelled off in the last furlong, but you know, Wingspan was in pole position, and Hanalia has done really well to run her down from the back.
She certainly has. And Shane Foley would have ridden plenty of winners for Johnny Murtagh before Ben Cohen moved into the role of number 1 at the yard there, and he's got the opportunity here on Hanalia. Smart filly, won that Oaks trial at Nace earlier on in the season, and runner up to same owners Curragh here last time. That Curragh Diego Velasquez form is just looking stronger and stronger, isn't it?
It most certainly is. I mean, you think Diego Velasquez kicked her out of the way that day, so it's looking way stronger for him. But this filly has landed the spoils today from Wingspan. Purple Lily in third. Curragh looking is another consistent race. I think back and forth. American Sonia was 5th, but yeah, it was a good effort from Hanalia by Sea the Stars, and I honestly did think further, but she showed a great turn of foot there.
Yeah, really good effort from our winner. And Johnny Murtagh.
Oh, Shane Foley, does he drop? He does drop it. He nearly caught his whip there, but he did drop it. Didn't notice that live, but prize money is good. He can afford a new stick.
Someone might hand it in. You never know. Hanalia then is one, and Johnny Murtagh enjoying his big moment here. He's got a couple of chances later on in the concluding handicapper race. I think he had a 1-2-3 in a couple of years ago as well. Not a huge amount of runners numerically this weekend, but he's always keen to keep a few for this big fixture. Being congratulated there by Eva Hefner of our sponsors Moyglare, and there is our winner. Hanalia takes the Moyglare Jewels Blandford Stakes.